Yeah, here you can see one more problem. Hexagonal pyramid of base 25 mm and 45 mm long is positioned with one of its base edges on HP such that the axis is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and the base edge is 45 degrees inclination with VP. Here you can observe that in earlier case in cone the axis is 30 degrees inclination and the axis is making an angle of 45 degrees with VP also. But here the first condition is inclined at 30 degrees to HP, the axis inclined to 30 degrees HP and the base edge is inclined at an angle of 45 degrees to VP. Here on the same scenario that there are two problem statements are there. One is geometry of the given solid and then second one the position of the solid. So this is the problem what we have. We will see if you have a hexagonal pyramid. So hexagonal pyramid, here you can observe that the axis is perpendicular to the HP and parallel to the VP. So now initially it is resting with its edges on HP and 30 degrees inclination with VP. HP. Edges on HP and 30 degrees inclination with HP axis. And then the base edge, this base edge is inclined at an angle of 45 degrees to the VP, either this way or this way. We can change the direction. If the apex is nearer to the VP, then we should place like this. If not, then we can place that 45 degrees inclination with VP. Here this is the front view and the top view of the given problem. When we are going to see from the front view, there will be a hidden surface. On top view also there will be a hidden surfaces, right? So here this is the solution. So initially 30 degrees, 90 degrees, 30 degrees and so on. So here you can observe that XY line, here it is vertical plane, horizontal plane. So now we are going to place the simple position with vertical edge because of one of edges on HP. So that we must have to start with the vertical line, then you need to construct the hexagonal shape. Then this is the top view of the given problem and now here this is the front view of the given problem. So there will be two surfaces, right? So then the front view of the first stage should be rotate at an angle of 30 degrees, either this way or this way as your choice, right? So I am going to rotate like this. So then now when we are going to rotate it, so in earlier case it is perpendicular to the parallel to the HP, the base edge is base surface is parallel to the HP and perpendicular to the VP. Now it is the base surface is inclined to HP, so that when you are going to see from the top view, there will be three surfaces will be visible, 1, 2, 3 surfaces visible, and a front view there will be only two surfaces as we produced in first stage, right? So on top view we will have like 1, 2, 3 surfaces and these will be inclination with the angle. And finally that these edge that this edge is inclined at 45 degrees to the VP, so that we are going to rotate it at an angle of 45 degrees. So here this is the front view, and here this is the top view of the given problem. Right? So this is the way that we need to solve the problem. So here initially we must start with the hexagonal shape with a vertical line. Here it is a pyramid, so that we must have to draw the slant edges, and then here it is A, B, C, D, E, F. So here it is center point O. So now we need to project the first stage front view. Project the top view towards the upwards, and then this is the base surface. Here this is the base surface, and then this is the center axis about 45 mm long. Right? So 45 mm long. When we are going to see from the front view, OF, OE, OD lines are going to be visible. So here it is F dash of A dash, E dash of B dash, and then D dash of C dash. Here this is the O dash. So OF is visible and OE also visible. So now I am making it a continuous thick line because of it's a visible line, so that we get the O dash, E dash. Let us say OF1, right? So here it is A1, B1, F1 and so on. Right? So now from here to here the distance is about 45 mm long. And then here to here 25 mm base side. Right? Now this is the vertical axis which is perpendicular to the HP and parallel to the VP. Now we are going to rotate it at an angle of 30 degrees to the ground. So I am going to start from here. Here this is the angle inclination 30, and then we must have to take the distance from D dash to E dash and then mark it on that particular point, then draw the perpendicular line, then take the distance of E dash O dash, that is 45 mm, then mark that particular point O dash. Here it is D dash of C dash, E dash of B dash, F dash of A dash. Now we are going to combine all of them. O dash. Now we are going to project that all the points towards the downwards. As usual, from the first stage, top view, right? So then the excess line should be erased. Now we need to mark the points A1, A dash, intersecting point A. Here this is the B, C, D, E and F. Right? Now whenever we are going to see from the top view, automatically OA, that is OF, OA, that there are three faces are going to be visible. That means, so when you are going to see from this side, so here it is OB, OA, OF, OE lines are going to be visible. 1, 2, 3 surfaces are going to be visible. So that A, B, AF line, then FE line will be completely visible, and then remaining lines should be invisible, right? Then mark the center point also, that is O, O dash point is O, then combine all of them, OB, OA, that is OF, OE. Now we need to, OC is invisible and also OD is invisible. Now this is the top view of the given problem. Now these base edge CD, these base edges making an angle of 45 degrees, that is third step, making an angle of 45 degrees to XY line, so that we are going to tilt it at an angle of 45 degrees. So here 45 degrees inclination line, to the XY line. So here on that particular portion we should start with the CD. So here it is C, D, the distance should be measured and placed over here, and then here it is the C, D. Then you need to draw the box as it is, so that as it is box, so these are all the hexagonal corner points. So here A, B, F, A, B, C, D and E. Now whenever we are going to rotate at an angle of 45 degrees, see here, so this is the actual position now, right? So now we are going to rotate it at an angle of 45 degrees. So here this is the position. So whenever we are going to see from the front view, these three surfaces are going to be visible and then these two surfaces are going to be invisible, so that the visible lines should be highlighted as it is. CD line will be invisible, right? So here this is the invisible, and then as it is we must have to represent the center point O, that is the distance from here to here, and then OB, OA, FA and final. So here it is, OC and OD will be hidden lines. As it is we are going to rotate it at an angle of 45 degrees, there is no doubt at all. So మనకి ఇక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి బాక్స్ని as it is గా rotate చేస్తున్నాం అంతే. So please be remember that, and then we need to project all of them towards the upwards. Here this is the O dash point, right? So these are all the intersecting points. So here it is, DC lies on a D, here this is the C, D dash, C dash, and then there will be a E dash, B dash. So here it is E dash, E dash, and then B dash, B dash, then finally F dash and E dash, F dash and here it is F dash and then A dash, right? So now whenever we are going to see from the front view, automatically we will get the only two surfaces. So here the two surfaces will be FE. So here these lines are going to be invisible, and then these lines are going to be visible. Now we are going to connect all of them. Right. So here it is the finalized front view of the given problem and then finalized top view of the given problem. So this is the way how we need to solve a solid inclined to both the planes, a pyramid problem, right? Next we will see cylinder and a prism.